It's not connected yet. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we're coming on a couple minutes early. We're actually like 2 minutes early, just to make sure there's no problems, because you know how it goes here. If there's problems, they're going to be. Well, today is Sunday, January 11th,
Yeah.
2026. I keep on want to say 2025.
Forget about
I think you get that. You get that waiver, you know, the first January, the month of January, at least 3/4 through that month, you get the waiver that, you know, you can make a mistake and say it's the year, you know, the prior year. But after that, there is no forgiveness.
I will ask you something. Why the exchange rate of Australian is the same with the US?
I don't know.
Exchange?
I don't know.
Yeah, 591738.
All right, let me look it up. Hold on. That's a legitimate question. Oh, shit. Hold on. I screwed up. I don't know what I was thinking. Australia. It's not 59. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Thank you, Miles. 39, 55, 21. I hope no other ones are messed up. I really do. Let me do a quick look. Canada's 42, 52. Canada 42. Well, it's going to be different. It dropped, but I'm not changing. It dropped. 42, 52, 86. This is basically like the spot market. So what am I on now? Euro is 68, 84, 56. And we're not, yeah. It's going to fly. The only ones I pay attention to is the first four. That's, you know, the rest of it's just, it doesn't mean anything. Well, it does, but to me, it doesn't. If that makes any sense. I don't think it does, but I'll roll with it. 79, 34, 03. New Zealand is 33.91, 65, still the same. US 25, 59, 1738, 59, 1738.
Yeah.
We're good. All right, there we go. Yeah, now I'll show the banner there. It's been fixed. Why ain't the banner being shown? Oh, here we go. Show. There we go. There we go. Crisis saved. Hey, Mary, how you doing? How you doing, Mary?
Good morning, Mary.
Hopefully you're having a wonderful Saturday night. And you've got peace and calmness throughout your living area. No drama. Right?
Yep.
Unlike the drama we had yesterday at the municipality. Let's not go over that again.
Yeah.
They don't look smiles. They just don't look. They don't. I don't know. What Miles did is she reheated. What are these?
This is the Shanghai.
She reheated some Shanghai, and it kind of looks.
Burn.
Yeah. She really doesn't like using the microwave that much. So she cooks it on there and just.
Pan.
Yeah.
Reheating in pan.
Yeah.
Weekend Harbing, good morning.
Chicken salad sandwiches, yeah, they're good. Is it like chicken you already had like last night or yesterday, and you just?
Yeah.
I put them up there with turkey sandwiches.
Turkey?
Turkey sandwiches, yeah. Where you cut some turkey slices, and you can kick it up a notch. Yeah, you can put mayonnaise, and then you put a little bit of stuffing on it. Maybe go lay down now. Stop that. You kick it up a notch. Some people like cranberry sauce on it. I never tried it. I don't know if it's good or not, so I have no opinion. Cranberry, you don't,
Cranberry?
yeah, cranberry sauce or cranberry. It's in a can. You open the can, you go, bloop, and you put it on a plate, and it looks like the can, but it's red or whatever color it is. It's good though. I didn't like it for the longest time. First I had it. Where did I have it at? I can't remember where I had it, and I was like, man, this stuff's pretty good. Cranberry sauce. Or I don't know. Yeah. Hey, how you doing, weekend, RV? Hello, hello, hello. Glad to see you, man. We probably won't get that much people on here because this wasn't. I was kind of on the fence of doing this since I already uploaded one today, and I was kind of like, I don't know if I'm going to do this, but here we are.
They spent September in the Philippines. It's so early.
What?
September.
Yeah, it's called planning, Miles. He doesn't shoot from the hip. He says, okay, there's people in this world that like to plan things out like
They have
myself.
the tickets already.
Yeah, yeah. People like to plan things, you know? It's called putting money aside, saying, I'm going to use this for this, I'm going to use that for that. So you don't go somewhere and expect everybody else to take care of you. You know? You're independent. So, what do we got planned for today?
No.
Nothing?
I don't know.
I'm trying to think of anything we need to do. You pay the taxes. We went to the market. You got your fish.
Yesterday. That was yesterday.
That's what I said.
And today is not anymore.
That's what I said. I said yesterday.
How about your sweets?
Yeah, I've been having a sweet craving lately. Like cookies or something. Not ice cream, man. Not cake. Cake here is different than what in other countries. It's very dense, you know? Very, very dense. It's not light and fluffy. Now, can you get them here? I have no idea. I have no idea. The light and fluffy ones. I have no idea. Just like the ice cream, I don't think it's made from real milk. I really don't.
What ice cream?
The ice cream you get here, I don't think it's made from real milk. Do you?
I don't know.
I mean, I could buy ice cream at the gas station, okay, and it's like 90 plus, 100 plus, you know, and I'll walk home and it's not melted. That's not normal, you know. It's still in its solid state. It's
Yeah,
all right. Nothing beats Ben and Jerry's ice cream. I'm sorry, nothing beats Ben and Jerry's.
You cannot see Ben there.
They have it in Manila and Cebu. Yeah, no, they do. But here in Badak, no, they don't.
You go to SNR, Angeles City.
Angeles City, yeah, well, that's foreigner, very high foreigner population. That's what some people want, man. They want to live in a high foreigner population, you know. Yeah, you're right. Some people, there's people here that, I mean, foreigners here that can't eat their ice cream, man, because it doesn't agree with their body. I guess you could say. It doesn't agree with their stomach or, that's why I say, I don't think it's real. I don't think they got milk. What do you think?
As long as it's cold ice cream. As long as it can be eaten, you eat.
Yeah, I mean, it can be, it's edible, yeah. Yeah, like I said, I mean, yeah, it is good ice cream. Again, it's ice cream. And it's cheap.
If you go to airport, it's double price.
Everything at the airport is double. No matter where you're at in the world, you're paying $10 for a freaking cup of coffee. I don't know if it's that much. I'm probably exaggerating, but everything's expensive at the
Airport.
like they say when you're going through TSA. Oh, you can't have this, you can't have that. But once you go past TSA to security and you walk along the shops, they got all right there.
Mhm. They want you to buy inside.
You think that's what it is? You think it's a setup where they want you to
Yeah,
buy
because
all the
they want
expensive
you.
stuff?
They don't want you to bring in your own that you bought outside because they want you to buy inside. That's simple. Very understood. Understood.
Why are you starting a conspiracy? No, it does feel that way. I don't know if it is. It really does, but it does feel that way. Like they want you to buy everything in the airport that's like quadruple price.
Mhm.
I don't know. Or maybe it just seems that way. I don't know.
Good morning, Peter.
Hey Peter, good morning. Good morning. Glad to see you, man. Glad to see you here. So what's going on today? Seems like the temperature's going up though. Past couple of days, it's been. I'm not saying it's cold, but it's tolerable weather. But now,
It's the same.
no. Past couple of days, it was like 84. I know it's still a little warm, 84 degrees, but the humidity has been low. Then all of a sudden, yesterday, around I don't know what time it was, everything started climbing. When we turned the aircon on,
Yeah.
because the humidity started climbing pretty quickly.
That was afternoon already.
Yeah, that's what I said in the afternoon. You need to listen to me.
Hello, Don.
Hey, Doro, Florence, how you doing?
Good morning.
How's life in Texas?
No. You know the rooster that they use as fighting here, we call them Texas.
Texas, yeah, that's right, Doro. The fighting roosters here, they call them Texas. Wonder where they got that from.
I don't know. Maybe it's that
Maybe everybody in Texas is very angry people.
no that maybe that kind of rooster the origin or the place of origin is Texas.
I doubt it. I doubt it. Just like dogs here. They call dogs. What do they call dogs here?
Street dog.
No.
Askal.
Who?
Askal.
Asshole.
Askal.
It sounds like when you all say it,
Asshole.
it sounds like you're saying asshole.
Asshole.
I'm just saying. And I'm like, my theory behind that is when the Americans were here back in World War II and thereafter,
Isn't it the Texas rooster Texas here is came from Texas.
and how'd they get here?
Egg.
Don't say they flew because roosters can't fly
They
for long. They can fly for a second, but that's about it.
they travel it egg and then put it. They put the egg in the northern local chicken here. Wait until it hatch.
I'm telling you, some of them roosters, fighting ones, man, they're badass. I don't care what anybody says. You look at a lot of them look pretty, they got a lot of colors to them. But then remember that one rooster in Lassam, was it great fighting rooster, and it used to be this domestic white rooster who used to come over and kick its ass all the time. I was like, okay, that's a real great fighting rooster. Oh yeah, yeah. I think you were telling me about that, though. Yeah, they call them. Have I ever been to one of them cockfights? No, I don't agree with it. You know, they can do their own thing. I could care less, but I just don't want to participate in it. You know, I think it's inhumane. Because Dell, they put razor blades on the back of their
Yeah.
claws. They put razor blades, little hooks. I don't think it's cool, man. But it is what it is. They do the same thing in Mexico. I just don't think it's cool, man. If you want to fight, put razor blades on your wrist, all right, and you have two men go out there and do that.
The blade is so
I've
sharp.
seen them. I've seen them, the blades. Like I said, I just don't agree with it. But I'm not going to sit there and protest or anything like that because it's not my damn business. I just don't agree.
Yeah, they eat it, but I don't know how
Nah, I don't know, man. I
they
watched
eat it.
Eat the rooster, the dead rooster.
When already knows, and I don't know how.
Okay.
And they bring back home immediately. Kill it.
When it's still alive. Okay. If the rooster loses, they take it home and it's in the pot.
Still moving.
Okay.
They eat it.
They get the point. It's in the pot. Dell, they pay up to what? 10,000 pesos.
No, it depends how much you that roasted. It depends the rooster have also classified when you
No.
hold them.
Okay, I understand that. But from what I was told from a reliable source, your brother-in-law, who does that good stuff, okay, he told me a rooster can cost up to $10,000. $10,000. 10,000 pesos. And I'm like, really?
10 to 12,000.
I don't think it's called priorities.
And then you
What's more important, buying that rooster that has a chance of getting its ass whipped, or buying some rice and food for the family?
and then you buy an expensive vitamins for the roasting.
Yeah, but see, also, though, what happens here, and has happened to some, where this virus spreads that kills the chickens and the roosters and everything like that. So you spend all this money on a rooster, and then all of a sudden it dies from getting sick. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I just don't think it. I mean, if you like the sport, well, some people say, why you spend so much money on this or that? Yeah, you're right. But I just think it's inhumane.
It's your loss.
That's my opinion, and I'll stick to it. But like I said, I'm not one of these people that feel that nobody should do it. I feel that I wouldn't do it. That's all I'm saying. I don't put my beliefs or my opinions on other people. All right?
Mhm.
No comment?
No.
No. Would you go out and buy a rooster? And they have them here, though. They have, is there one in Bataan?
Hold on.
Arena.
Here in Karaitan.
That's north of here, yeah.
There
Yeah,
is-
that's right, that big, yeah. Yeah, they're usually round, the round building like a spectrum or a stadium.
And also in San Nicolas. I couldn't know. I think yeah.
I'll take your word for it because I have no idea.
Mhm.
It's just not my thing. Just like dog fighting. That's not my thing. I think that's inhumane.
Dog fighting? Is there any dog fighting?
It's illegal in the States, but people do it. There's a football player who got caught though, and I can't remember his name. Went to prison for dog fighting. And I think it was in Virginia. Just not my thing, man. I got other ways to entertain myself than watching two animals kick the shit out of each other. I just got better things to do with my time. It's part of their culture, and that's why I don't. I don't Hey, oops. Hey, Bruce, how you doing, man? Bruce and Carol.
Bruce and Carol.
Bruce and Carol, how you doing, man? Glad to see you. Yeah, but I can't remember. He was a football player, but I can't remember his name. But I know it was in Virginia, and I know they've been a big deal about it. You know, yeah,
Fighting.
yeah, it's illegal in the States. I don't know, is it legal
Even
here?
here.
Illegal?
It's illegal. Maybe
So is so is consuming a dog. It's illegal, but you tell me it ain't happening.
it's possible. Don't let your dog fighting with other dog.
Yes, Michael Vick. I couldn't remember his name. Yes, Michael Vick. Is he still in prison? Oh, he's probably out by now. That was years ago. You never really see any dogs fighting here. I mean, out in the streets like you would anywhere.
Yeah, of course. In the street, if they the
You'll
male and female there they are
yeah,
fighting.
you'll see the romancing all over the place. Okay, and I'm not going to say what the romancing all over, but I have never seen any dogs fighting here.
No,
Like two dogs in the streets.
no. Yeah, they are all friends maybe when if only when
Well,
the female mixed with
Well, you will see when dogs or male dogs are chasing down a female, you will see them.
yeah.
They don't want nothing to do with it, and you'll see the female snapping at them, but it's never a full out fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I remember they made a big thing about that. They made a big thing.
Michael Vick.
Yeah, there's a football player back dog playing in his backyard. He had a nice house too. Probably lost that. He had a nice house. Almost like a mansion. It wasn't as big as a mansion you would see like in California, but it was a nice house. And it's Sunday. What are we going to do today?
I don't know. Or maybe later I will do the video. Okay.
You do that all the time.
Yeah.
You do the video. I go in the bedroom. A lot of times I put these on. No, I see what you're doing. I don't knock it. I put these on, and I watch. These are my bows. They've seen better days. And I watch TV. Watch these doing the video things. But I always notice you never have anybody over doing it.
No one can stand for me because I can sing more than them. I can sing more than them, so no one can defeat me.
No, you're not a bad singer. No, you don't want to hear me sing. And you have never heard me sing because I said, nope, I ain't doing it. I ain't a fool. I don't live in a fantasy world where, I know I
No one
can't
can
carry a
defeat
note.
me except those singers. Those bad
They're not
singers.
bad. I think, I'm sorry, go ahead. That was rude. I apologize.
I heard the bad singer singing yesterday night. That
Oh, they get a couple of red horses in them, man. The freaking
maybe
the Frank Sinatras.
is the first anniversary, death anniversary.
I think my own personal opinion. Your average Philippine, mostly the females. There is some males here, but mostly the females. Got one of the good voices.
You know why?
Why?
Because while taking care of their babies, they are singing.
We're even talking people like food. 14, 15-year-old doing it. And they're good, man. They're really good singers. You can't knock them. It's the, and I'm not now, okay, just hear me out. It's the males who have had like 5 or 6 red horses. Red horse is a beer here, okay? They get 5 or 6 red horses in them. They think they're freaking Frank Sinatra.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're like, dude, stop. Just stop.
they can sing.
Anybody videoing this so we can post it on YouTube? But no, I would say large majority of female Philippine singers, doing the karaoke, they got good voices. But it seems to me, Philippine, Simon Cowell, he says you need to quit the karaoke. When they come out, am I wrong? He says you need to quit the karaoke. He says you could tell when somebody's been doing karaoke for a long period of time, and they come on what's it called? Buddha's Got Talent or whatever it is.
American Got Talent.
Well, no, he's more on Buddha's Got Talent now.
Yeah.
And he says you need to start with the karaoke style of singing.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Because I guess he knows the difference between a karaoke singer, which I don't. I couldn't
You
tell you.
cannot do anything because that is their thing.
But see, everybody gets so pissed off at him. But let me tell you what, the guy's a multimillionaire. You know why? Because he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's talking about. He can either make or break a performer.
It's the first time that he let Filipino win this time.
He didn't let it. Mom, you got to remember, on that show, okay, if I'm wrong, you all tell me. On that show, the judges vote to a certain point, and then towards the end, the audience votes on the people.
Yeah.
Now, I think some of the voting, you're like, what? Because, people have their reasons why they vote for one person more than they vote for another.
He is the only one who can support. He's not the one who did both the Philippines last time, because the contestant last time, you cannot say anything. He's a good singer.
He was a contestant. I don't keep her with them talent shows like British and American Idol, which I think is phony as hell, and whatever beauty pageants. Hey, Dal, does Flo watch the beauty pageants? She gets all wrapped up in it, man. All wrapped up in it. I'm like, somebody talking about one of them. I have no idea. I'm not into that stuff, okay? Yes, the beautiful ladies, that's why they're winning in a contest, okay? I'll give them that, okay? But I could care less. And she'll be talking about, I'm like, what the hell is he doing?
Good morning, Dan.
What do you used to? Not anymore.
Kahana. From Pangasinan. Good morning.
Good morning, man.
Naimbang na bigat.
Yeah, they say American Idol is. Now I don't know about Buddha's Got Talent or American. I have no idea, but they have said that American Idol is. Yeah, Myles watches, like I said, the beauty contest. She loves them beauty, don't you, Myles? And she'll start telling about that. I just let her go through it, I don't care. I'm gonna be honest, I don't care. But she's just, I just let her go. You know what I mean? They like contests here. You all like contests, which is fine. They don't need a TV to be entertained. We're out in Pennsylvania, retired life. I was born and raised in Delaware County. They entertain themselves. They fight like karaoke. That's a source of entertainment for them, and they all get the. Matter of fact, did I tell you? I had the TV on, and I don't know about y'all, but I like Metallica. Okay, I like Metallica, And yeah, I'm 61 years old and I still listen to that kind of music. But I like them. I have a lot of respect for them. Well, anyway, I had it up on the TV. I had the volume up a little bit. And also I look outside and there was a bunch of kids standing up on the little wall we have for the fencing and watching TV. And I was like, how the hell can they? Then I walked outside and I asked one of the kids, what's his name? He's pretty good with English. And he asked me, who's that? And I said, Metallica. And the kids are sitting there holding on and going and bobbing their heads. But they could see it. You know what I mean? From where they were, they can hear the music. It wasn't that loud, but they can hear the music and they can see the TV. Not great, but they can see the TV.
Yeah, it's their festival in Sinulog Festival in Cebu.
Oh, festival? They got a lot of food?
Sinulog, I mean, I think this is just celebrating the Santo Niño. They call it, they are dancing in the street. Viva Pit Senor, yeah.
What's he saying?
They're celebrating the Santo Niño patron.
Okay. Yeah, but I had an uncle, my Uncle Gordon. Do you know him? I'm just joking. My Uncle Gordon, he lived in Allentown, but he worked at the steel mill. Maybe, he worked at the steel mill because he was one of the guys who used to wear the suits, you know what I mean? The aluminum foil suits. I can't remember the flame retardant ones. That was his job. He worked there. I think he retired there. I don't know. Could be wrong. Maybe it shut down. I don't know. But yeah, I remember he used to work there. And he was real skinny, but he ate so much. And it was like dark because he's always sweating, you know?
Metallica.
Yeah, Metallica. You heard Metallica. Do you like them? I showed her a video.
Not really.
She's
Not really.
she's an old-fashioned woman. I showed her a video, the one you can watch on YouTube of them in Russia. That's how popular this band is. And they're still around today. And they date female. Well, actually, most of them are married, right? They're all females in their own age group, you know. No, I think they're all married. They got kids. I think. I'm not sure.
It's cold.
It's cold. Yeah, I like Metallica, man. I liked and I didn't like Kiss. Kiss, you know, I wasn't like, oh, Kiss. I was never like that. I liked some of their songs, you know, but I wasn't all in on Kiss.
What is their famous
Sandman. Ooh, Dog, give me. I can't. Now you're gonna ask. I won't know.
You failed.
I failed. God.
Failed. Now you're looking at
No, because I just. God, now my brain. Okay.
Metallica.
Let me see. I know it's pathetic, and I like the group, but I couldn't. Yeah, Sandman, Master of Puppets, One, Fade to Black, For Whom the Bell Tolls. Oh, they're all good songs, man. So, now, though, there was a rumor, and I never really cared. I never really. They said either all of them or most of them have degrees in music from the Art Institute in New York. Is that true, or is that just a rumor that went out like every other rumor? Like the rumors that went around about Ozzy Osbourne. You know what I mean? There was a rumor going on. I told you that they all had like almost doctor's degrees in music.
He's famous.
He said, "Oh, look it up." I was never, dude. Growing up, I had so much crap going on in my life, man.
What happened to both? What happened to both of you?
What do you
You
mean?
like Metallica, but
Just because you like it, you don't have to sit there and say, "I like this song, this song, this song." I had. Yes, life is very good in Badak, man. Life is good where there's no stress. If there is, I don't know about it. There's no drama, but if there is, I don't know about it. And it's just everybody gets along. You know what I mean?
life is good.
I'll be honest with you, man. They welcomed me here very nicely. You know what I mean? And they tell you, some people say, well, there is people here that don't like foreigners. Okay, I haven't seen it. Have you?
No.
I haven't seen it. And you learn real quick, man, is that you got to do things on their terms. In other words, you don't argue about everything. If you think it's wrong, you just walk away. And that's what I do. I just say, okay. I don't argue with them.
Yes.
Well, yeah, because there is things that come up and you're like, what? This guy's trying to play me. This person's trying to scare me. That's why when we go to now, everybody knows that me and Myles together, okay? Everybody in Badak knows it. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to go in there like at the market, try to negotiate for a price, because you want to know something? It ain't going to happen. Right? They're going to get as much as they possibly can. Even though we get along well, it's money. So that's why Miss Myles does all the shopping and negotiate. Like when Myles was in Lassam, I went and we got a real good relationship with the pork guy. I went in there, I got pork bones for the dogs, and I got a couple pieces of chicken. That was it. I didn't go do the vegetable thing because, like I said, do you think the vegetable girls would rip me off? I don't think they would.
No.
I don't think they would. Now, the side vendors, the ones on the streets, that's a different story. They probably say, "Oh, Americano, man, it's how much is this lettuce?" Well, I'm selling it for 100, 200 pesos. I think that's what happened.
Sunday night, I called the wife of Ken, pork vendor. Maricel, could you please prepare 4 kilos of pork?
Yeah, they were cool with me when we get along. And plus, I didn't know this, but he has family he has I don't know if it's a sister, somebody in his family is OFW. She watches our videos, and he has family in other family members in other countries. They watch the videos. So. See, that's what I'm saying. You know how it is. Remember the rumors were going around about Ozzy and about what was his name? Oh, Rod Stewart. Remember the rumors were going around about him and that they had to rush him to the hospital to get his stomach. I'm not going to say what it was, to get his stomach pumped. I'll tell you later. If you remember, I'll tell you. I'm not going to say it here because it's freaking disgusting. But there's always rumors.
Maybe they just if they have
No, he even said he looked up that they have
interested in music, even though you're not attending the music lesson. If you keep on practicing every day, you become
self-taught. It's self-taught. Well, he knows what I'm talking about. Marilyn Manson. Hey, Mary, did you like Marilyn Manson? I always thought he was weird. I'm sorry. Well, that's after I always, even growing up, I always listened to 60s and 70s music because that was before auto-tune. You know what I mean? Well, we didn't know what auto-tune was when I was growing up. But like Led Zeppelin, and Leonard Skinner, and that's the roots I listened to. I never really liked the Beatles. Okay, I liked Elvis Presley more, and the guys we hung up, believe it, the guys that we hung around with when I was 15, 16, 17, we liked Elvis Presley. We didn't like the Beatles. We thought the Beatles were phony. You know,
I like the Beatles.
I just think they're phony. Yeah, Marilyn Manson. Yeah. He just, I mean, hey, he's good. He's got it going on good. He's making money, just like a lot of people don't like Snoop Dogg, the rapper, right? I have a lot of respect for that man. You know why? Because he's a businessman. Look at him now. I'm an old white guy, and I know who Snoop Dogg is.
Marilyn Manson?
Yeah, he's weird. I mean, some people like him, and that's fine. But I really never got into that music. I never got into the green music, you know. Yeah. Oh, so you knew did you hear that same rumor about what's his name? God, I just said his name 2 seconds ago, 2 minutes ago. Whatever his name, you know what I'm talking about.
What Marilyn?
Where's he moved? Why? Yeah, like Snoop Dogg. I have a lot of reasons. You know, I don't listen to his music. Actually, if you really listen to some of the music, all right, they're just telling you something, man. That's all they're doing. Now, some of them, what they call the gangbanger rap, I don't. That's not for me. Okay, about doing something to your mother and your sister, and having 4 girls, and that's not for me. But like Snoop Dogg and Ice Cube. Well, Ice Cube in the beginning he was gang bang rap. I call it gang bang rap. I don't know what his real name is, but now he's kind of. I have a lot of respect for him. Look at him now. He's a movie star. He plays, and I think he's funny. I don't care what anybody says. He's funny. You know, you you probably know him when you see him. I think he's funny. But like I said, they're smart. They're smart. Look how, I mean, Snoop Dogg was hanging it. Look who he hangs out with. You know what I mean? And somebody tried to tell me one time, oh, I questioned this guy's way of thinking anyway. Oh, Snoop Dogg's a racist, blah, 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 blah. And then he was hanging out with Kenny Rogers. I mean, country singers. He was hanging out with Martha Stewart. And it was like, why is he saying this? You know why he was saying that? Because the color of his skin and the songs he sung. Yes, Rod Stewart. Yeah, yeah. There was a rumor going on about him when
What?
I was. I'll tell you later.
Your wife like to eat empanadas?
Where you see that? Oh, I missed that side, dude. They are good, but you can't eat too many of them, man. You can't eat because they're deep fried. You know.
One is enough because the
Usually,
one,
go ahead.
one piece is big enough for one person.
I usually get it once a week, and that's usually like a Wednesday. But it's not written. It's not written in stone. I could go like Thursday, Friday, whatever. But like I said, I get one a week. But the best ones are the special because they put what kind of meat in there? It's a ground pork.
Ground pork.
Yeah, they put ground pork. You know, kind of kicks it up a notch.
Yeah.
But Miles don't like them. She likes the regular one. Well, no, I'm wrong. I take that back. The special is just too much for her. You know what I mean? But you like them. You think they're
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
She thinks
Both of them, but sometimes
it's just too much for her. And plus, with this gastritis she has, she's got to watch what she eats. Yeah, Rod Stewart. Like I said, man, there's always rumors going on about,
I like for this story.
celebrities, musicians, groups,
I don't want to talk about
like
it.
like Guns N' Roses. They say Axl Rose is a real jerk, a real jerk. You know, he doesn't like his fans. He doesn't want to be around them. It's like, well, you mean the people that are making you money, you don't want nothing to do with them? Okay. I don't know if that was another thing that was going on. and Alice Cooper. You know who Alice Cooper is? Here's another one. And maybe you know, what was his name? It was a guy who was kind of in the same line as Alice Cooper, but what was his name? He sung a song, "Don't Eat the Yellow Snow." What was his name? Yeah, he was kind of them off track, but he was popular at the time. You don't hear about him anymore. What was his name? I can see his face, but I can't think of his name. Well, anyway, yeah. I'll probably 20 minutes from now, I'll probably remember.
Marilyn Manson.
Yeah, yeah.
Alice Cooper.
Alice Cooper, yeah. You see Alice Cooper, you see he pops up now and then, but he's not like he used to be. I think he's old. I don't know. How old is he now? He's gotta be in his 70s, 80s, if he's still alive. What was his name? Frank Zappa. That's who I'm thinking about. Anybody? Frank Zappa.
Sinatra.
It was Zappa. Z-A. Zappa. Frank Zappa. He was around. I don't think he was like really popular. In other words, you knew him. If you didn't, you didn't. You know what I mean?
Frank Zappa.
Frank Zappa, yes. Alice Cooper, 70. Yeah, see what I'm saying? And I don't know about you all, man, but when you hear about even like when Hulk Hogan passed away, it kind of makes you feel sad because you grew up with these people. You know what I mean? You grew up watching them on TV, and it kind of makes you sad. You're like, wow, a part of my past is like fading away.
He's a composer. Right?
Yes, yes. He's a songwriter and stuff like that. Yeah, yeah. See, he remembers Frank Zappa. He just faded into the woodwork. Now he's probably living a good. If he's still alive, I don't have no idea. But he's probably living a good life. You know, he's probably living a good life.
He's older, eh?
Yeah. Man, it's getting hot again, Miles. I gotta cut this on. Well, see, I'm near the computer. It's throwing off heat. Mimi's breathing on my feet. You know, it's hot. Yeah, but I don't know. Like I said, every time somebody, like I'd listen to Kenny Rogers once in a while, but I wasn't like a Kenny Rogers. Well, actually, I went to one when I was like 18. My sister had an extra ticket for Kenny Rogers. She got him, and we won. This concert wasn't bad. Okay, no, nobody was passing around doobies or anything like that. But he passed away. You know, you're kind of like, wow. I can remember when I seen him then. You know,
He passed away. 1993.
Frank Zappa passed away in 93. Yeah, 1940, 1993. Who knew?
80 plus. Oh, more than 90.
Yeah, monkeys like that. I got him. I used to give him these little strips of meat strips, whatever you want to call it, jerkies for dogs, beef jerkies for dogs. He's spoiled because he'll sit. Ask Miles. He'll come in the morning. He'll lay on the floor and stare at me the whole time. Oh, prostate cancer. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like I said. I listened to him. Well, I had a friend of mine was like following the Frank Zappa, and that's yeah, like I said, man, it just these Robert Redford, not right, Burt Reynolds, Robert Redford, Burt Reynolds. You know, and you're thinking, man, I can remember them when I was growing up, and it kind of makes you sad, you know, when I mean, I'm not saying going into the room and getting in a fetal position and crying. But it's kind of like, wow, you know, everybody that I used to watch or anybody that I used to listen to, they're passing away, you know.
Your sister's birthday today.
Which one?
Dina.
Yeah, Dina. Mhm. Happy birthday, Dina, if you're watching. Probably not.
Happy birthday, Dina.
Now, is there any well-known singers worldwide that made it worldwide in the Philippines? I'm not saying just in the Philippines, but worldwide.
Uli Desma.
Who? You gotta
Uli
speak.
Desma.
Who is he?
She's a singer.
I don't know who she is.
She's
What kind of singer?
Don't cry for me, Argentina.
She's the one that sings that?
Yes.
Then why would she sing that when she's from the Philippines? She's not from Argentina. She's a phony.
That is she's not
Actually, she didn't.
she's half
Have what?
Filipino. I don't know what country.
But she didn't write that. She just sung somebody else's song.
But
I think.
she is the one who popular the song here in the Philippines. Don't cry for me, Argentina. I never love you.
Okay. Any others? I'm not. It's just Philippines is a small country, you know. And a lot of the singing, they sing either Tagalog, probably Tagalog, because everybody in the Philippines understands Tagalog, you know. Hey, Della, did you like the Rolling Stones? I did and I did. Some of the songs I liked, some of the songs I didn't, you know. What groups did you like growing up? English groups, you know.
English group is Tito.
I couldn't stand. It's not that I couldn't stand them. I just thought they were fake. I always thought they were fake. I always thought, yeah, some Stones. Yeah, like I said, I was.
Let it be.
Just thought, yeah.
Let it be.
Like I said, some of the songs I like the Rolling Stones were so. Yeah, hey, Del, did you ever see them live? You ever see the Stones live? I went to.
Yeah, me too, Darren.
I went to. They had the Rolling Stones were at the Spectrum. That's the stadium at the in Philadelphia. They're not very good. They're not that great live. You know.
I think the 50s also, Darren.
Actually,
just like
my own opinion. This is just my opinion. I don't think Mick Jagger can sing.
Patty Page.
For as famous as he is, and as long as they've been around, I don't think he can sing all that great. That's just my opinion. And I was like, who's that? And they said, that's Mick Jagger. I said, no, man. No, man. No. They must work when he's making an album. They must do a lot of work into them albums to make it sound the way it does. Because I'm telling you, I mean, it's kind of late in the game now, but they ain't that great, man, live. There was a lot of pauses in between each song, and I think they sung like 2 or 3 songs, and they take like a 15-minute break. And it's kind of like, what the hell's going on here, you know? I don't think they were that good. Kenny Rogers put on a better concert than they did.
Yeah, he's also.
I had a lot of respect for Kenny Rogers.
He came here also for concert.
And Johnny Cash.
It was, I don't know what year. It's a long time.
Beach Boys. Beach Boys weren't that bad. They weren't that bad. I really wasn't into that circle music. They weren't that bad. Like I said, I like Fleetwood Mac. Yeah, Fleetwood Mac and Leonard Skinner. Led Zeppelin, Jimi Hendrix. That's kind of groups I like listening to, you know. Now I wasn't a hate. I wasn't a drug addict. That's just kind of music I liked. I really didn't like the Beatles. Rolling Stones, I could take it or leave them. Remember ELO? Electric Light Orchestra. They were okay. I like some of it. Santana, I loved Santana. He was Santana's Carlos, which is Carlos Santana. He's a good guitar player.
Santana.
Huh? Santana. You probably heard of him.
Mm.
Yeah, ACDC. They've been around for a while. Yeah, I like ACDC. They put on a good concert, ACDC. Man, you need to catch up. ACDC, those about the rock, we salute you. What's your problem, young lady? I know. Yeah, they put on a good concert. But like I said, the one you would think it's been around for a long time, you're like, hey, they're going to put on awesome concerts. And you're like totally disappointed. Like, what? Did you ever see Meatloaf? I can't remember his real name. Meatloaf. He put on a real good concert. He was in it, but he's also an actor, you know. But he did them what do they call those low budget horror movies. But Meatloaf was a good singer and a good actor.
Meatloaf.
You heard of Meatloaf?
Might be.
Oh, you heard of him. You probably no. You probably heard of his songs, but don't know who the performer is.
Yes.
Bad Out of Hell.
Meatloaf songs.
Uh-huh. Meatloaf was good. He had a good voice on him. He died. He had a bad heart. I think he died. I never got into them boy bands. I call them corporate bands. Never got into them. You know, that's me. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was his real name?
Mm.
I don't remember his real name. Now everybody's looking it up.
Mm.
I'll give ChatGPT a workout today. Meatloaf's real name. He played in a couple shows too. Yeah, Marvin Lee
Marvin.
a day.
Marvin Lee Adler.
But he changed it to Michael. Yeah, he passed away in 2022. I remember him. He had a bad heart. That's why he left the music. You know, they say his first album, Bad Out of Hell, he got ripped off from the Badoo. Surprise.
Old already, 1942.
He got ripped off on the proceeds from that album. And they say that album was like number one for a long time. He got ripped off. Surprised, huh? I thought the music business was honest. Didn't you?
Mm.
Didn't you think the music business was honest?
I don't know. I don't know.
if you ever read the history of the music business, man, it would make you sick to your stomach. How they treated black performers back in way back, and even not so much now, but way back like the 50s and stuff, the way the black performers were treated and how they were ripped off. You know?
ACDC.
You know ACDC. You would, if you heard their songs, I know you heard their songs. You know? Okay. Now I'm wondering, what was your favorite groups when you were growing up? Or didn't have any?
Beatles.
Huh?
Beatles.
That's all? Beatles? Like I said, I didn't get the Beatles, man. I just thought they were so fake. I thought they weren't as good as they were being promoted. That's just the way I feel. If you feel different, that's fine. I just didn't think they were that good.
Oh, they are
And no, it has nothing to do with
one who sang the black in black.
what are you talking about?
That is ACDC.
What are you talking about? Oh,
ACDC.
let me see something.
They're the songs.
Yeah. Thunderstruck, Back in Black,
Black in black.
classic music. Classics. Cool. All right, man. You ready to cut out?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got some stuff we got to do today. And for the two people that stuck, thank you for showing up. I appreciate you. And you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your evening. If you're not in bed already, because I'll tell you, it's 8 o'clock back in the States, 7 o'clock back on the Central. I'd be like looking at the clock, saying it's bedtime for me. All right, man. We'll let you go. You guys be good. And Wednesday? Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you, doll. Appreciate it. Hey, and if you could, for the video of this live, if you got anything that you want us to talk about, let us know so we can write it down. And see, we come in here and we're just shooting from the hip. But if you say, hey, what about this? What about this? I can check it out and see what's going on. This makes the flow a lot easier. All right, man. Bye for now.
Night, Florence. Night.